wanted to start with some listener comments from Lakers Nation. Um, in response to me saying the team should start Marcus Smart and move Rui Hachimura to the bench this season, Donnie PR023 said, if I move someone from the starting five to the bench, I would rather bring Vando up, replacing Hachi. I am keeping Reeves as a starter. He is too good as a team player to have him leading a squad by himself. That's still Bron's job. Okay, sir, thanks for the comments. I personally don't believe that Jared Vanderbilt brings anything to the Lakers. Uh, he reminds me of what uh, Russell Westbrook's famous words about Pat Bev to me. Jared Vanderbilt is just mainly just running around out there. He brings nothing offensively. Just the occasional corner three. I saw a video where he's reworked his shooting motion, but to me it looks even worse. So I think the template, like the best case scenario or for somebody like him is someone like a Lou Dort, who I'm not really a fan of, but at least he's a true 3-and-D player and an All NBA defender. You can't even call Vando a true 3-and-D player because he barely shoots threes. Only shot 1 3 a game last year, and he's not a lockdown defender. So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of Vando or Rui, honestly. I'd rather have somebody like a Bogdanovich than Rui. You know, but that's just me. Um, Another listener, trained to go Q1B, said the Lakers should start Marcus Smart and move Austin to the bench. You need multiple guys with size that can switch. So that's one vote for moving AR to the bench. Thank you for the comments, sir. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I would keep Austin in the starting lineup um, excuse me, as Luka's excuse me again, as Luka's his backcourt mate, for the long haul going forward. Um, I think that technically, if you have Luka, Luka's damn near. We've seen Luka carry teams, by himself, right? Where his second best player was someone like a Dinwiddie or a Jalen Brunson before Brunson, blew up in New York. Uh, so Luka really technically don't even need a second offensive player in the lineup because he can be an offense all by himself. But I think that with LeBron being as old as he is and going to year 23, yeah, I'm pretty sure Dinwiddie and Brunson, they started alongside Austin, didn't they? Pretty sure. I'm not sure, but that's what I would think. So, uh, you know, um, he don't necessarily need a Kyrie Irving with him in the backcourt, but and I would say Austin is somewhere like between the Brunson and the Dinwiddie he had, and obviously the Kyrie that he made the finals with a couple years ago. But I think you know, with LeBron aging and getting older, like he has, um, it would be. I guess I would say the wisest choice. I say it would be the wisest choice to have keep Austin in there with Luka and have them, you know, uh, bounce off of each other, and then you can take some of the pressure off of LeBron, and then as the first commenter um, said, he said Austin is too good of a player to have him leading a squad by himself. That's still Bron's job, so Bron can get more time with the second unit. I like that idea better. Um, and then but last but not least, um, the listener saw 12367 said Austin and Luka will form a better backcourt than the Splash Brothers. Luka is generational and Reeves is special. I can see these two leading the Lakers to a three-peat championship before their careers are over. That kid works so hard. That last part was in reference to JJ's comments about how much Austin worked on his body this summer, which I alluded to in a thumbnail. Now, in response to that, I would say that clearly Luka has the talent to leave a Curry-like legacy. Luka, as you said, sir, is a generational talent. Plus, he's 6'6" to Curry's 6'3". Now, is Austin as talented as Klay Thompson, though? That's a little bit more tricky, if you ask me. Klay is bigger, 6'7", Austin 6'5". And obviously, Klay was a much better defender in his prime before the injuries. But on the other hand, he's mostly been a spot-up three-point shooter, while Austin has way more bag work, as the kids call it. But all in all, I would probably give the edge to Klay, and I would give the edge to the Golden State backcourt. But that doesn't mean Luka and Austin can't make their mark as well, you know. Yeah. So, but I want to thank everyone who left a comment. I really appreciate it. I look forward to reading more of you guys' feedback this season. The Lakers open their preseason Friday night against the Suns. So no LeBron probably. He was on the sideline to start camp. JJ said that he had there was some nerve irritation in the glute area. So LeBron didn't participate in the first practice. Then of course that same day though he was on Kai Cenat's Mafia Thon 3 finale to cut Kai's dreads. I'll get back to Kai and Speed and their time they split in LA recently for their their streaming marathons. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens with this, with the lineups and like I said, you know, Jersey already said that he's not worried about you know trying to figure out who the starters are going to be. They got 7 or 8 starter worthy players. My guess is that you know obviously Luka, Braun, and Ayton will start every game that they're available to play. And then you have Rui, you have Austin, you have Marcus Smart. My guess is that Austin will end up being the full-time starter. I would say it's probably more than a guess. You know, but like it's like when Darvin Ham put Austin on the bench, that didn't go over well. Pretty much cost Darvin his job. So when you think about it, how everything played out that second Darvin year. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Austin's going to be the starting two guard as usual. And then I think that other spot will come down to, sometimes it'll be Rui, sometimes it'll be Marcus Smart, sometimes it might even be Jared Vanderbilt, it might be Gabe Vincent, who knows, right? They got enough guys. It's a good problem to have, so we'll just have to see what happens.